Hey everybody. So I was watching a video recently. It was called All Out Warfare, Antistasi, and I saw a situation where there was an artillery piece, a howitzer that was deployed right here south of Yentin, and it was firing at locations here, some infantry on the airfield, and the rounds were coming up ineffective. So let's see if we can replicate that. First set of rounds were fired with the artillery computer, so we're gonna swap on over to medium, and we're just gonna fire 4 rounds at both of the targets. So those rounds take about 40 seconds to get here. So in theory, we should have about 4 rounds impacting this position with the infantry and the machine gun, and about 4 rounds impacting these. So they should be totally toast. So what's happening here, to the best of my estimation, is this is a feature of wind resistance. So the wind is impacting these rounds in such a manner that it's causing them to either fall short in this case or even shoot further. So we must have a headwind, so it's something we have to rectify. Now, fortunately, this is something that the range card. Let me get in the inventory here so I can show you. That the range card here, the artillery range table, lets you compensate for. So we're going to get into the gun and then pull it up with ace. Select our charge, charge 1, and it is 2750 meters. Now, I already measured all this out with the map tools. I'm sure you already know how to do that. But it's 2750 meters, and the bearing is 300 degrees. In mils, that's 5322 mils. So, pull up our range card here, 2750, kabam. That's good enough for me. So we want to point it at an elevation of 1281, and it needs to be at 5322 mils for its direction. So let's go ahead and close out of that. Aim down our sight here. In the bottom left hand corner, you can see azimuth is 5373. We want that to be 5322, so we're going to move our mouse left. 5322, good. And now for the elevation, that's going to be a page up or page down. We're pretty close, so I'm gonna get us wildly off here. Notice that also changes our azimuth, so it's something you got to be wary of. So we're going to set our elevation, holding shift. We can shift page up and page down, lets you do it slowly and incrementally. Yeah, and we're looking for 1281. mils, 5.3. So we shifted over 10 degrees, 10 mils to the right. We don't want that, so we're gonna go to 5. We want 5.322. We shifted over pretty far. 5.322. There we go. And I would say the elevation is pretty close. Let's just pop it up. Good enough. Sending out 3 rounds, and we will see what happens. So in theory, these should hit about there. Let's see if that happens, if that's true or not. Let's see. You know, not an exact science. This is done with an eyeball and not a computer, but let's see how close we get to that point. Pretty cool, huh? So that's using the Ace artillery range tables. If you There's several of them in the arsenal. There's one that's just called Artillery Range Table, and I like that one the best because it basically adapts to whatever artillery piece you get in, so you can use it for mortars, howitzers, whatever you want. Anyhow, I hope that this was new information for you and you learned something about how to use indirect fire. Take it easy.